just an incredible part of our team here. In this 2018, our volunteer of the year for sure has been Melissa Osteen. She has just gone above and beyond. Doesn't matter what I ask, she's a hauling, flipping, poop scooping volunteer of the year. And you know, by my side at every moment, helping me through you know, sick piglets, birthing piglets, rescuing pigs, and her and her whole family have been such a blessing to us. The rest of our board members, Allison Mears is just brilliant. She runs the Dallas Mini Pig page and has been an educational resource for us. And Emily Mooring, who is our fearless toe trimmer. And you know, when you have over 100 pigs, that's quite the job. And she has not only brought forth a wealth of knowledge and compassion, but she supports us on our board as the position of secretary and keeps me up to date and on topic when we have our board meetings. So just an incredible group of people. And then my family, my mom is a regular donor. She sponsors 5 of our pigs here, and she also donates produce twice a week, which gives each one of our babies an opportunity to have fresh fruits and vegetables almost every day, which is really a blessing. Produce is very expensive and a luxury, you know, we would not have if we had to pay for it out of pocket. And my kids and my husband always standing behind me no matter how many pigs I'm bringing in the house, how many pens I've created in somebody's bedroom to keep pigs separated, because I'm always doing the piggy tango. The last minute, oh my gosh, I need a fence built at 10 o'clock at night, I've got a pig coming in. I mean, every request, you know, carrying the bags of feed, you name it. My family has just been incredible to stand behind me and allow me to pursue this dream. You know, everyone asks me, oh, did you always want to be in the rescue? I'm like, no. Never in a million years. If you'd asked me 5 years ago if I'd own a pig, be a rescuer, I'd have told you you were living crazy. I was a city girl, living in a city house with all the foo-foo stuff and, you know, the heels, the makeup, the 9 yards. And today, I wear flip-flops all the time, Susan, right? And, you know, like I said, I have over 100 pigs. I've taken our farm and turned it into a rescue environment, added barns, added fencing, and it's become my life. It's just amazing. I mean, being able to make the difference that, you know, I can make in these pigs' life, it brings me so much joy and brings such a reward when you have that pig that looks you in the eye, or when you can rub their belly. I mean, it's just amazing. So I wouldn't trade it for the world, but definitely not ever been a dream of mine. It was just one of those things. And for those of you that know me well, I'm a believer. I believe the good Lord above has brought me this opportunity, and this is where he has me called to be. And until I think differently or he says differently, this is our path. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I didn't talk about. Rescue has become my life for sure, which, you know, is sacrifices and compromises and, you know, financial hardships at times, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I'm just so blessed to be a part of this mini pig community. I hope from our rescue story that you see that this isn't an old problem. People are still breeding. People are still ignorant, uneducated. Some people are just outright mean, and that we have to be the voice. You know, it's no different than the dog and cat crisis. The difference is I just don't think it's talked about as much. People don't really understand how big of an issue it is, but I can tell you, working with all the local shelters across the state of Texas, they're not equipped, they're not educated, they're not prepared to handle an abandoned mini pig, a stray mini pig pickup. I mean, they don't even know what to feed them in most cases. And So shelters aren't an option for many pigs like they are for dogs and cats. Not that it's a good option, but at least at some point they have proper care. The vets at shelters, most cases, are educated in mini pig care. Not even with the shelters. I mean, in general, the vet care is, I think, difficult to come by because there's just not a lot of vets, and a farm pig and a mini pig from a vet care standpoint can be different. So even if you live in a rural area, the chances of you getting a vet with significant mini pig experience is rare. And that definitely calls for a shout out to Wills Point Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Dan and Rachel Turner and their team there have just been tremendous in their support and their education and their partnership for all of our pigs here. And I think that's probably enough. I've jaw-jacked for a little bit of time. Like I said, this is the beginning of our rescue story. This is just about what's happened in my life over the past 3 years and the impact that it's had. And I will start next week talking about Vlad and his rescue story in a little bit more detail, let you get to meet him, and we will go through all 117 pigs here on premise, so you get an opportunity to really have a one-on-one with my pig-filled life. I'm gonna flip the camera around here for just a minute so you can see a couple of my babies, and I'm signing off. This is Sweet Pipsy and Sweet Honey. We'll see y'all soon.